Hey Pisces, Starseed, Lightworker, Twin Flame and Soulmates. I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's collective tarot love reading. Now just before I jump in there and bust a move, I'd just like to say I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as counselling and mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. So let's dive in there and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. And so let's start with now. Brilliant. Now, before I get in there, Pisces, what I'd like to say first off is that there has been a new moon. Now, but this new moon talks about new cycles, and it's relevant to your reading because of the cards that have come out first. All right? So new cycles are beginning. Now's the time, in a sense, to plant some positive seeds for yourself as well as your person. Right? So let's get into this. So you're coming in with the Death card, and you also have the Sun card, Pisces. Just check out the second camera. Now what these two cards are talking about, and there's more than one way in which I can break it down and give you the messages here, Pisces. All right, this is talking about a rebirth here. Of course it can talk about a newfound freedom to make choices, but these choices are about what you love to do, what you are wanting to do, what you want to bring into your reality. Right? Now, with the Death card coming in, what it talks about there is the past cycle has ended. But this past cycle is going to help you and your person, will support and guide you here towards what you love to do and what you need to do in order to make it grow. Here, Pisces. So, what I'm also picking up here with these two cards is that because of the past cycle here, it's not like this is a past cycle where you didn't achieve anything or you didn't know what happiness was. What I get here with the past cycle in terms of death and transformations is that you've reached a certain pinnacle here where you wanted to achieve, where you wanted to get to. This is what it's talking about, Pisces. Now this is both you and your person. So you have achieved and success here. Yes, of course, there were some major lessons in the past cycle. Hence why you were coming in with the Sun card. See, what it talks about there in terms of the past cycle ending out here, Pisces, and what it talks about there is that there is more room to grow here. That's what I'm getting. This past cycle isn't the end point. And coming in with the Sun card, what it talks about there for both you and your person, you know it. You know that it's not the end point here. Now coming in with the Sun card, Pisces, what it talks about there in your reading, it's about seeing things or wanting to find out what makes you happy. But it's also about giving things a go. New things is what these two cards are saying. But these things, ideas, dreams, creativity, because you do have Neptune, your own planet in your own sign here. And so what it talks about there, Pisces, is finally giving things a go that you have put off, that you've just kept putting off, or there wasn't room for it in the past cycle, what you were already trying to build for yourself. It could also talk about here as well, coming in with the Sun card, is that you had to go and get it. Yeah? Okay, Pisces, you had to, there may have been a fear element, hence the transformation, hence the rebirth. Because these two cards are saying, I am ready. I am ready now. So you would have learned a hell of a lot in the past cycle. Now, when it comes to things that you love to do, all right, Pisces, what it talks about here is you've got to have that realistic approach to it. Because you do have Saturn in your sign at this point in time. And so what I mean by that realistic approach, Pisces, is how much time and attention are you going to invest into what makes you happy here? And the things that make you happy. See, this is all coming in as self. When you come in with the Sun card, it's about your happiness. But what I get here also with this new cycle is I'm ready to explore what that happiness is and how things, I normally talk about looking outside of yourself, but what your reading is saying is I've got to give it a go. I've got to know whether or not this is going to work for me. Now I want to back it up a bit to that realistic approach. See, what these two cards are talking about here is that you actually have to plant the seed, the positive seeds of change, okay, Pisces? Because you would know, coming in with the past cycle here, that happiness is just not like that. What I get here is that you're going to create it. This is both you and your person, Pisces, wanting to create this happiness. And what it's, not so much what it's going to feel like here, but what it may look like for you and your person. That is how these two cards are coming in. I want to make sure I touch on this. This past cycle, what I'm picking up for both you and your person was huge. This was about facing and confronting the truth about yourself and the truth about your reality. And this is you and your person on a personal level here. The truth about non-love and real and true love. That's what I'm picking up here in your reading. So I want to make sure I touch on it here, collective. What I also get with the Death card is there's no, it's about attachments here, no longer attached. There's no more attachment, or you're ending out that attachment here to the past, a past way of thinking, a past way of acting here, feelings, all of that is coming in with the transformation card. Because the newness here in your reading is the Sun card, and that newness here is actually you. See, on another note is the past cycle that you had with your person, okay, Pisces, that's changing here in your reading. These two cards can talk about, well, I'm going to do things for me. I'm going to focus on me now. Hmm. Yeah. It's wanting to explore, the freedom to explore. Here, Pisces. What makes you happy? A true and honest approach towards happiness. Hence, that being realistic about your wants and your desires, but also keeping in mind, okay, Pisces, this realistic that I'm talking about, keeping it real, is about what you invest your time into and how much time you're going to invest into it here, both you and your person. Let me keep going and let's see what the challenges and obstacles are. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Wow, you have three sixes. Three sixes here. So coming in with Pisces here in your reading. Okay. All right. Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and you are coming in with the Six of Cups. Okay? Three sixes. 666 here, collective. What it talks about there, what I'm coming in here, Pisces, the obstacle and challenge here, of course, has to do with your person as well as yourself here, is it's coming in as relationships that have already been built. These are past relationships, relationships that your person gives to. This could be friends, family, and also past partners. You take it if it applies here. All right, Pisces. When I spoke about the Death card and how your person gave what you learnt in the past, I should say, not gave, but what you learnt, the lessons that you learnt, and what once made you happy, you've already attained that, you've already achieved that. These cards, these sixes, actually have to do with the past, but also they have to do with the potential outcome, the potential future in terms of your guys' relationship here. But these cards, these sixes, are not just talking about you and your person, but what it is talking about here, Pisces, is how you give to others and the relationships that you have already built and are going to build. This is how these cards are coming in. See, your reading is talking about here, Pisces, is that there is something here that both you and your person on a personal level that you still have to give to. This is what it talks about here. Yes, of course, this can be your person here. Okay, Pisces, they still have to give to something. And this giving does have to do with material resources. I spoke about attachments here when I came in with the Death card. You're coming in with sentimental value here. That's what the Six of Pentacles is saying. It can also come in as obligation here. It can talk about here, Pisces, is that your person is still giving money to something that is of value, that is a material resource. It could also be a material possession. Now this is also saying here, Pisces, is that they can just afford it. That's what I'm getting with the Six of Pentacles. But there's an obligation, there's a tie to it with the Six of Pentacles. But regardless, Pisces, regardless of that, what it talks about here in your reading in terms of the Death and the Rebirth card here, see, I did speak about the past cycle. And it is coming in as your person is that they've reached some kind of pinnacle, which could represent an ending here. And I spoke about they are wanting to explore what happiness is, but they are also wanting to invest. That's what I'm getting. Now you were coming in with the Six of Swords, and so what I'm getting with the Six of Swords here in your reading is that, Pisces, is that for your person, leaving the past for your person has meant that they have had to make sure everything's okay. Their past relationships here. It may past relationships. These are relationships that they've already built, but these relationships are changing. Hence the Death and the Rebirth card. And it could very well be changing because of the way in which your person gives to it. That's what it's saying here. I get here also, Pisces, is that your person doesn't like the fact that they have to give money, is what it's saying. It could also be a material resource here for your person that they still have to give for that. They also have to share it. In this past cycle for your person, Pisces, they learned a hell of a lot. They learned so much about themselves, about what they put their time and attention into. Of course, about happiness here, because there is a newfound happiness here. And it also talks about freedom. I don't know how else to say it. Now you were coming in with the Six of Cups here, and so the Six of Cups is, how I see it, is actually coming in as the Sun card. And this is definitely something that both you and your person are wanting. And I do get here your person is going towards it. Now, of course, this could also be yourself, Leo. The challenge and the obstacle here, Pisces, was to leave some kind of material resource behind, because that material resource, Pisces, actually showed your person's social standing, your person's social status. Now, with the Six of Cups coming in, what it talks about there, Pisces, is that this isn't going to be easy for both you and your person, only because there are still outside, I'm not too sure if it's influence, conflict here, that both you and your person are tied to. That's what it's saying. Alright? But what your reading is saying here, okay, Pisces, and I spoke about Saturn being in your star sign, is you've got to be real about it. That realistic approach here, that you're going to actually have to invest and plant positive seeds of change here for the sun and for your guys' relationship to grow. That's what your reading is saying. Big decision, the Six of Swords for your person. Alright, so let's have a look at the potential outcomes. So you have the Queen of Swords. You have the Ace of Wands. You have the Queen of Swords. You have the Ace of Wands. And you are coming in with the World card here. It is coming in as a new cycle here, Pisces. Now, of course, this could be coming, this Queen of Swords could be your person here. Well, you may think that your person is lying to you, they're not being honest, they're not being truthful here, Pisces, but in actual fact, your person is just not telling you what they went through in the past, what they had to leave behind, what they had to end out, the Death and Rebirth card. See, I get with this Queen of Swords, they just aren't telling you the depth of what they had to go through here. But what you have to be mindful of here, Pisces, is that this person may not be able to communicate. They may not be able to express here, not their true wants and needs, but what they went through and how that made them feel. Pretty much how that's coming in. Yes, of course, this person is passionate about you here. But what it also talks about here, Pisces, and something you may also need to be aware of, is that what I get with the Queen of Swords is that they have made mistakes. Hence the Death and Transformation card. They have made some major mistakes in their life. This is how they see it, where they have taken action and not foreseen the consequences, because they, in the past cycle, they actually faced some really hardcore consequences for their action, for their actions towards others. And with see, they're wanting a new cycle is what it talks about. but they are wanting, you know, you're coming in with that realistic approach here, because you also have Neptune in your sign, which is your planet here, and Neptune is about dreams and hopes and desires here. So let's see what the potential outcome is. Yeah, there is an opportunity here for a new cycle. Okay, Pisces, I am picking that up here. But this is a passionate new cycle here in your reading. All right, let's go. Advice for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. Oh, drats. Hang on. Let's go this way. Advice for Pisces. Okay, so you're coming in with the Moon card, and you're coming in with the Knight of Swords. Now, this could very well be your person here. And so what it talks about there, Pisces, Moon is also your part of your chart as well, Pisces. But what the Moon is talking about here is that your person struggles to open up. Your person's very private here. Private in the sense that they keep a hell of a lot to themselves. Their emotions and feelings are an inward expression, and that's how your person keeps it here. You're coming in with someone who follows the way in which they were raised here. It could very well be a program, okay, how they were programmed to be with the Moon card coming in, because you are coming in with patterns and habits. And so there is a depth to your person. There is a side to your person that they may be a little bit standoffish or apprehensive to show you, to talk to you about it here. But it is definitely something your person definitely wants to end out, coming in with the Death card here. There have been many changes when it comes to your person. But it also comes in as effective communication. This person cannot tell you how they feel as yet. But know that there is a lot of hidden emotions within your person. But what it can also talk about here, collective, is that I want to say here, in the past, your person had a lot of negative emotions. And because you made them feel a certain way, confusion sets in. That's what I'm getting. Now they're slowly coming out of that confusion, what I'm getting here, collective, because this person is walking away from a past. They don't want to let you go, is what I'm getting here. See, this person could also be envious and jealous of you, Pisces, is what I'm getting. Okay? Alright, I am going to leave it there. Thank you so much for your reading, and I'll catch you later, Pisces. Bye.